Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Didn't get on yesterday. My schedule, my day got changed and got changed and got changed and got changed and got changed. So I wasn't able to get on yesterday, but such is the way life goes these days. Sunday night we had a great women's meeting. If you haven't attended a women's meeting, I hope that you will consider coming out and joining us and talking and learning and opening up the Word of God. And we talked Sunday about asking for help and how hard it is for us to ask for help. And a lot of it has to do with pride. We don't want to be seen as weak. We don't want to be seen as unable to do something or accomplish something. So we let our pride get in the way. And I gave many verses about asking for help. And I'm the world's worst, and I know that, and it's something God has really, really been working on me. And I'm thankful that He loves me enough to want to change me and loves me enough to cleanse and purify and refine and do all those things for me to make me a better person, and I'm thankful for that. But one of the verses that I read, which is one of my favorite verses, when I am sorry, I ate a peanut M&M a while ago, and that M&M or that peanut is just like giving me havoc. When I am struggling and I am thinking that there is no hope, I don't see an out. I don't see a way this is going to work. I don't see, and a lot of us are in that. All of us are carrying something. All of us are doing something or in the midst of something or in a battle, because you're either in a battle, coming out of a battle, or going into a battle. That's just the way it is. So all of us have something that we are fighting, whether it's a marital issue, whether it's an issue with our children. I was talking to Kelsey earlier on the phone, and I was like, she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to figure out what to do for the live." And she said, "Well, preach on your prodigal daughter." And I said, "Well, she hasn't come back yet, so I can't." And I was just teasing with her because I know that my children love Jesus as much as I do. I know that without a shadow of a doubt, but I was giving her a hard time. But this verse is one of those that I'm not good at memorizing verses. I'm really good at memorizing numbers. When I worked at the bank, I would say 80% of my customers' account numbers memorized, because I'm good at memorizing numbers, but I cannot memorize words. I've always had a hard time with it, always struggled with it. When we had to do it in school, boy, I would have to just really, 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 really go to my room, close the door, close everybody out, and just read it and read it and read it and read it and read it, and then say it out loud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Write it on a card, write it on a card, write it on a card. I had to work hard at it, but this verse is one that I can always remember, and it's Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand." The mental picture that I get with this verse, because I do that, it sticks better for me, I guess, but the mental picture I get with this verse is God pulling me out of whatever that pit that I put myself in, whatever, sorry, my phone buzzed, whatever pit I put myself in, whatever mess I'm in, whatever it is, Him pulling me out with His victorious right hand. And yes, I am cast free. I got released last Thursday. So excited about that. But He picks us up and upholds us. That's how much He cares about us. In our times of troubles, in our times of struggles, in our times that we don't know how we're going to make it through, He's standing right there, reaching down and picking us up and upholding us. Because He says, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. And I've been very honest about my fear. I've talked about it since COVID hit, probably, as when I really started talking more and more about my fear, because my fear went off the charts during that period of time. And then other things happened in my life that increased that fear. And I need those verses. I need every single verse that says, do not be afraid. For I am with you. That tells me he's never left me, no matter what I've done, no matter what mess I've gotten into, no matter where I'm at. I am with you. Do not be dismayed, which means don't be scared. Don't be thinking that he's gone, being depressed about it, whatever. For I am your God. I am your God. He is my God. He is waiting right there for me to say, Lord, I need you. Lord, help me. Those 3 words, I've heard them since I started attending church here 18 years ago. And I know it was 18 years ago because Canaan is 18 and we started right after Canaan was born. He was about 4 or 5 months old when we started coming to church here. So it's been 18 years. I've heard those words. And I have used those words more times than I can count. Lord, help me. And that's all I say. And I know he's there. And I know he's helping me. And I know he's giving me the strength that I need. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will strengthen you. I will help you. Quit doing it on your own. Quit thinking that you can handle it. And allow him to strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. He has the victory over all of this. He set it in place where Jesus would take what we couldn't take. He gave us a way because we as people, obviously, if you read the Old Testament, could not uphold all those commandments, could not uphold all those rules. I cannot imagine, because I get scatterbrained, but I can't imagine, okay, today's Tuesday, I'm supposed to do this, 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 and this. And if I don't, then I'm going to be in trouble. I can't imagine having to do that. Or if I do this sacrifice, I have to do it just like this. I would mess it up. I wouldn't want to be a high priest and go in there and just say the wrong thing and fall over and have to pull me out by the rope. I can't imagine that. I'm so thankful that God saw our frailty, our feebleness, our inability to do, and he gave us Jesus, his son. He gave us because he loved us and he wants us to spend eternity with him. So anytime that you're in a spot where you don't know how you got there, go and just read Isaiah 41:10. 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. What a promise that is. What a promise that is. That's a huge promise. He's saying, I will do this for you. Ask me for help. Ask me. Lord, help me. I can't do this on my own. And he's going to step in and he's going to give you the strength that you need. He's going to give you the help that you need, and he's going to uphold you with his victorious right hand. Know that he is right there with you. You just have to ask him for help. Quit having so much pride that you can't do it. And I know that mine has come from a childhood. My mother taught me that if I couldn't do it myself, I couldn't ask for help because I would be a burden on somebody else. That's kind of how, that's not exactly her words, but that's what I understood out of it. If you can't do it yourself, then you're stuck because you don't go ask somebody else for help. But as I grew and as I got into adulthood, I never asked somebody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. When I was supervising 15 women, I would get right in the trenches with them and I would do the work too. I wouldn't ask them to do something that I'm not willing to do. But I didn't ask for help when I needed it, and I drowned. And that's all he's saying in this verse. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. Ask me for help. I'm right here waiting. That's what he's saying. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't let your pride get in your way. Don't think because you're superwoman or superman or super whoever that you don't need help, because we all need help at some time. We need to be, as a church body, be able to rely on one another as well. To be able to reach out and say, sister, I'm struggling today. Can you please pray with me? Sister, I'm having this issue. Brother, I'm having this issue. Please pray with me. Please pray through this with me. That's what it's about. He's waiting there. He's ready to help you. All you have to do is ask. So I pray today that if whatever you're going through, you take a moment and you say, Lord, help me. I can't do this anymore. I can't fight this battle anymore. I can't fight this battle in my marriage. I can't fight this battle with my child. I can't fight this battle at work. I can't fight whatever I'm fighting, Lord. I can't do it anymore. I need your help. And allow him to step in and help. But stay out of his way. Once he starts helping, you stay out of his way. You do what he tells you to do, and you stay out of his way and let him fight that battle for you. Tonight, men, don't forget you have men's at 7 o'clock over in the multipurpose building. Tomorrow will be youth. Tomorrow morning, we will have women's meeting at 10:30. I hope that you guys will come. If you have littles and you're afraid to bring them, the nursery is open. I don't have it staffed, but your kids can go in there and they can, be in there and we can check on them or whatever need be. So if that's what's holding you back, we'll work through that. We'll make it work some way. Even if we have to go in there and have our meeting with them, we'll do that. Don't let that stop you. I want to thank our sponsors, Don and Sheila Ferris, Kim Morris, Gordon and Dee Kennard, Stacy Reese at My Travel Misha, Genesis Home Health, Parco Tax, Watkins Family, Travis and Maddie Holloway. Thank you all for pouring into Crossroads Ministry. We are having the girls' camp May the 20th through the 24th. If you would like to sponsor that camp, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's going to take a lot of material. I have people donating their time to do the things that we're going to do, but I still have to have material for the things to be done. So if you want to sponsor that, plus we're feeding them breakfast and lunch. If you want to sponsor any of that, please get with me. And I would be so appreciative if you would, because it is a great expense to do this. But I am so excited about it because I know the Lord's going to do amazing things. So if you want to do that, let me know. The Young Warriors Camp is July the 8th through the 12th. Ladies, we are going to have a women's conference on June the 15th. And Mary James will be with us for that. So those are things that are coming up in the future. I say future, but then it seems like in a week all of that stuff is going to be here. But time is just going by so fast. At the end of school, it's like it goes warp speed. And especially when you have one graduating and you just really don't want him to graduate. You just want him to stay there. But I know he's going to do great things. And I know the Lord's already gone before him and is protecting him. So again, we have men's tonight, youth tomorrow. And then ladies, we also will meet tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great, great evening. I wish the wind would slow down a little bit, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But we do live in Oklahoma. So have a great evening. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.